Good afternoon, everyone. A bullish scenario here I find here on GBPCHF. If you remember, during the course of last week trading session, at least I think on the final day of last week trading session, we had an opportunity on GBPCHF where we took about 150 pips thereabouts. The link is in the comment section below for reference purposes. However, we have a scenario here on the 1 hour time frame where I am thinking that we might be going further upward in this regard. I've been monitoring this pair for quite some time now, and since yesterday, I noticed that price has been respecting this bullish trend line. And what we have at this point is something that looks like this, as we found a new high, after which price came back into structure, and we found a consolidation phase happening around here since the beginning of today. And this consolidation phase, I think, is probably an anticipation of a bullish momentum thereabout in the next couple of hours. And why am I thinking that? First of all, from the retest of this level, which we can see here, we can identify a demand zone around this area. Give me a moment. We can identify a demand zone around here, which has actually sent price upward. Demand zone. Okay, let's label the demand zone. So which has actually sent price to the upside, and from that demand zone we can see an impulse leg, which rose from here and culminated at 1.229, after which we started seeing that consolidation phase happen. And one thing about this consolidation phase is this: it might probably be a trend continuation pattern in the form of this. We have something like this, where we look out for a breakout of structure, a retest for confirmation, and probably push price to the upside. However, and there's another scenario that can be possible at this point. Considering the impulse leg, we might be having a retracement into a golden zone, after which from that golden zone buyers are able to push price further up. And if you look at our golden zone here, which are around 50 to 78.6% retracement of that impulse leg, and which also aligns with the trend line, temporary demand zone, let's call this temporary demand level, which also aligns with that trend line. There's a possibility that price might actually come into that zone and then do something like this before we finally see a breakout of structure. So in this regard, what I've done at this point is I placed a pending order right at 1.22893. I'm expecting price to break through that level, and if price does, then we might be looking forward to breakout of structure, a retest into structure, where we might be adding more position to this trade as we go forward. So, but at this point, we have a demand zone here, which has pushed price up, and I'm thinking we will have a temporary demand zone around here, which will probably push price to the upside. However, on the contrary, it's possible we have a breakdown of structure, breakdown of trend line. After breakdown of trend line, a retest into that temporary demand zone will definitely set price going to the downside. So we need to be very conscious at this point, and what happens here as we monitor price action the next couple of hours will determine how I will update on this one. But I will definitely share an update in this regard in the comment section of my TradingView account. At every point in time, we have significant pattern or structure that needs to be paid attention to. So in this regard, I'll pause the video at this point and let's see how price action plays out in the next couple of minutes or hours. Thank you, and do have a good day.